Hey everyone, welcome to another video of mine. This is Sagar. So in this particular video I'm just going to talk about left rotation. So this problem has been asked multiple times from the multiple product based company. So this is also the part of HackerRank portal. So in this problem I'm just going to cover this particular problem with the Java. So what is the problem statement and all this thing? I will go to the portal, HackerRank portal, and I'll just discuss. So this problem has been asked many product based company. As you can see, all this company has asked this particular problem to recruit the people. So what is the problem statement? So problem statement, input and output. So in this particular problem, so array will be given as 1 2 3 4 5 and the number of time of to rotate k equal to 2. So output will come 3 4 5 1 1 2. So the problem is that we need to rotate the array by the left position. So as you can see, so this is the array has been given, and if we rotate by the 2 times, so the answer has to come like this. So if we rotate by the first, so 2 3 4 5 1, so in that case 1 will come in the last and all the remaining array will shift to the 1 position left. So as you can see that one, so 2 3 4 5, so 1 came in the last, and if the second rotation will happen, so in that case 2 we have to take out and all the remaining array has to shift towards the left. So 3 will come to 0 index, 4 will come to 1 index, 5 will come to 2nd index, and 1 will come to 4th index, and 2 we have to take out and we have to shift toward the right section. So in this problem, as we are seeing, we are making the array towards the left position. So this problem is being called left rotation of array. So we'll see the problem solving approach. So rotating array k times. In this approach, we will rotate array towards left position by 1 for k times, where k is meant for number of times we need to rotate. So we'll go to HackerRank portal and we'll see the problem statement, and we are going to solve this problem in the HackerRank portal only. So this is the problem statement, and problem is saying that a left rotation operation on an array of size n shift each of the array's element 1 unit to the left. For example, if 2 left rotation are performed on an array 1 2 3 4 5, then the array would become 3 4 5 1 2. Given an array of n integers and a number d, perform d left rotation on the array, then print the updated array as a single line of space separated integers. So as we have already discussed about the problem, so it's all about rotating the array number of d times. So the input format will be like that. The first line contains 2 separated integers. Okay, so the first line will contain 2 separated integers denoting the respective value of n, number of integers, and the d, number of left rotation you must perform. And so 5 is the number of array that we have in the array, and d is a 4. The second line contains n space separated integers describing the respective element of the initial array. So first line will contain 2 things, and second line contain number of elements based upon the n that we have given by comma separated. So sample output will come 5 1 2 3 4. So explanation has given here when we perform d equal to 4 left rotation, the array undergoes the following sequences of change. So initial array has given 1 2 3 4 5. So the first rotation will come like that, 2 3 4 5 1. So 1 will come in the last, and remaining all this 2 3 4 5 to shift towards the left position. And if we rotate one more time, so 2 will come in the last, and after that all this 3 4 5 1 shift towards the left position. And if we rotate one more time, so 3 will come here, and all this element 4 5 1 2 shift towards the left position. And the final thing, final rotation, that is the fourth rotation. So 4 we have to take out, and all this array element will shift towards the left position. So 4 we have to shift towards the right side. So we'll see and we'll solve this problem, as we have already seen the solution, that how we have to do that one. So I'll just write the problem and explain after that. So we have to take one method, that will take some meaningful method. And as we are passing array, so we'll take that array, and how many times that we need to rotate, so we are passing d. So we have already seen the approach, that we have to iterate the loop number of d times. So we will iterate the loop from I equal to 0, I less than d, I plus plus. So loop will start. So under the loop we have to perform the shifting the array towards the left position. So in that case, first value we have to take out from the array. After that we'll start the loop. So as we have already taken I here, so I will take j equal to 0, and j is less than, so I will take here length as well, length equal to arr dot length. So this will give the length here, so I'll just take the length, so length minus 1, as we have to go towards the last index, and we have to minus 1, because the last position we don't have to do anything. So last position we have to shift this first value. So we'll take I plus j plus plus. So in this for loop we have to do shifting thing. So we have to take that same array, and we have to iterate through the loop. And so what we are going to do here, so we have to make plus 1. So suppose we are in the 0 index of that array, so in the 0 index we have to shift the next index value. So we have to go the first index, and we have to take that value, and we have to store in the 0 index. So like that. So if we are in the first index, so we have to store the second index value. If we are in the third index, we have to store the fourth index value, like that. And in the final we have to store the first value. So in the last index, length minus 1. So as we have already taken here length, so length minus 1 will take the first value. So that's it pretty much for this particular problem, and we have done with our algorithm. Okay. So now we have to call this particular method here from this main method, as everything is starting in the Java from the main method. So we have to call this particular method from here by passing array and by passing the D. Okay, so as it's not a static method, so we can either create an object for this particular class, either we can make it static, so that without creating an object we can call this particular method. So we are calling the method here. After that we need to print the output in this format. So for printing the output, I think they have not written any method, so we can write here one more method, static void print value. So this will take array of integers, and here we are going to print each value of an array. So int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus. So here we will write SOP statement. So println, so as we have to print in the same line, so we'll take print method and we'll print the value, as we are going to print in the comma without space separated. So we have to print append the space thing. So we are done with this particular problem, and after rotating all the array and shifting all the array towards the left position, we need to print this particular array. So again we need to pass the same array and we have to run this particular thing. So we'll just run with the custom input. So we have to pass 5, and suppose I'll just pass 2. So number of elements is 1 2 3 4 5. We'll run this particular problem. Compilation array. Okay, so here, okay, so compilation got successful. We'll run the code towards all the test cases. So sample test case has been passed. We'll just submit the code. So all the test cases has been passed. So okay, so we are done with this particular problem. So we have another approach to solve this particular problem. So as we have seen only one approach, so in this particular problem, so time complexity, if we talk about, so we have taken one loop and we have taken another loop inside that one particular loop. So this will loop, so this particular loop rotate number of d times, and this particular loop will rotate based upon the array length. So we can say that, so the time complexity will be order of n into the d, and we have not taken any extra space here, so the space complexity will be order of 1. So as we are doing all the things in the same array, so the space will be linear, space will be constant, and time complexity will be order of n into d, so that could be the order of n. Thank you so much for this particular video. Hope you have liked that one. If you like this particular video, you can like, comment and subscribe my channel, so that I will get motivated and I will solve many other problems in the coming days. Thank you so much for watching. Bye all.